The federal government is canceling its lease with a shooting range near Penticton. The Penticton Shooting Sports Association says that means the club will have to close at the end of this year. Several groups who use the club are upset, including the RCMP. This week, the head of the Penticton RCMP wrote a letter expressing his concerns. Chris Scott is the president of the Shooting Sports Association and is on the line with us from Penticton this morning. Chris Scott, good morning.
Good morning.
What's happening with this shooting range? Just explain the situation for us.
The land that we're located on is being divested by the Agricultural Research Station, which is the current land holder, and they have informed us of their decision, and we are expected to vacate the premises on the 31st of December, 2025.
Okay, how did your group end up on this land in the first place? Like, just give us the background of how this property came to be used as a shooting range.
Yeah, so before 1983, the range was actually located above West Bench in Penticton.
Okay.
So on the same side of the lake, just closer, right above town.
Right.
And in a land transfer back in the early 80s, that range was closed. We lost our building there. We lost actually more land than what we have now. And we had to find another suitable place for another range. So in 1983, the club found a suitable spot through the hard work of people like Fred King, who was the MLA at the time. We got the piece of land above the West Bench outside of town, so between Trout Creek and Penticton. And at that point, our membership and our executive put in a lot of hard work and built the club that we have today, which is a sizable building with an indoor range. And we have about a 1,600 square foot clubhouse in the top section.
Okay, and who uses this shooting range?
So all the local agencies use the range to train because it's the best range in the local vicinity. We have a full handgun facility, indoor and outdoor, and rifle. And we built our pistol range specifically to cater to the RCMP, the sheriffs, CBSA, Parks Canada, British Columbia Parks, the Conservation Service, whoever needed a pistol range for proper qualifications with the proper specifications, that's who we see using the range.
Okay, now you've known for some time that this change was coming. The government told us, I think it was May of last year, you've known. So what have you been doing to prepare in the last 13 months?
Well, the first thing that we did to prepare was we all voted Conservative.
Okay, that didn't work, I guess.
No, that didn't work. So our
now
plan
what?
B, we've been looking for a suitable location, but there just isn't the availability of the attractive land within a suitable range that would work for us.
Now, and so given that, I assume you've gone to the government and said, look, here's our situation. This, we can't find another alternative. Can you work it out? Can we negotiate it? What have they said to you?
So they haven't given us any real response. It's been difficult from the very beginning with the government and understanding what exactly they were going to do and how we should proceed forward. Being a nonprofit association, we don't have the ability to move the structures that are on site. These are large, like our clubhouse is a large cement building.
Right.
Because having a handgun range, you need to have cement walls and big steel backstops to redirect the bullets. So yeah, we're getting no assistance at all. We've got a lot of people that would like to help us, but we don't have the funds or anything that would allow us to relocate.
Now, I sort of joked that voting Conservative didn't work, but of course you elected Conservatives in your area, Helena Conant and Dan Albus. They have been active in this. What help have they been?
They've been incredible. They've both reached out to me. They've been instrumental in the various things that we've been trying to do. We've put forth a petition to canvass as much support as we could possibly get. That petition is still active today. It's still up for another 60 days or more. We've been just looking. The government has been, the local government has been very supportive of us.
So what happens now? You've got the petition. Maybe I don't know if an MP will present it to Parliament, but there it is. The government doesn't seem willing to budge. You can't find a place. So what happens now? What happens next?
So we don't have any options. We're just going to have to close the doors and walk away from what we've built. There's literally no other option.
And so what happens to all the people, like, I mentioned the letter from the RCMP. What happens to people who need to train and keep their skills sharp for their jobs? Where will they go, to say nothing of like sport shooters? Right.
So they would have to go to another facility that offers what we have or something similar. As is expressed in the letter from the RCMP, our location offers some benefits that you can't typically find anywhere else. They're going to have to travel long distance to get to anywhere that has anything close to as suitable.
Chris, good luck. It's been good to talk to you this morning. Thanks very much for this.
You bet. Thanks for having us on.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
That's Chris Scott, the president of the Penticton Shooting Sports Range. CBC requested an interview with Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada. That's the government department that holds this lease. They declined.